This just looks a bit wrong. I've just broken up one of these folding workbenches. It's actually a newer model than the one that we've got upside down on the bench here, but even more cheaply made, thinner bits of metal, and the screws that clamp the oh, this one's pretty damn worn as well. Wow. But in the one I've just taken apart, ridiculously worn out. So you try and clamp something up and it was just not it was just not working at all. So hence why I thought, well, let's scrap it. Well, it had some decent handles on it, whereas this one I'm looking at on the bench, one of the handles had snapped in the past. So I thought, well, I'll take the handles off the one I'm scrapping and I'll put them on this. Great idea, but they don't fit, because yeah, where they'd cheapened the old one, they've actually made these screws thinner. You compare the ends here. See this worn out screw, smaller diameter than the one that's in this bench that I'm just trying to fix for a little bit more use. So got to drill this hole out from 9.5 to 10.5, and I thought I'd do it in a lathe. Going really gently there because this is not very securely held, being platinum. Oh, look. But hopefully that should do the job. And actually that didn't do the job, because this is kind of flexible plastic, as it's being gripped in a chuck, it's distorting this boss. So I've taken the piece out and it wasn't a round hole. So I'm going in with a slightly bigger drill, freshly sharpened, and we'll see if this will take out enough to get the job done. Not sure that that's round even now. I don't think it is. I wonder if I can just kind of ream it by hand on this drill without it being deformed by the chuck. Will it take a bit more out? Maybe. Still doesn't look round. Well, that goes on there now. It's not a great fit, but they weren't a great fit on the original handles. This is the other one. And this is the original broken handle off of this bench, and yeah, that's pretty damn sloppy. So let's see if we can knock this on. They've just got C-lock pins in them. Which I used to call a roll pin, but strictly speaking it isn't. It's something else. A roll pin is lots of turns, whereas this is just a C-section. Right, that's that done. Oh, you bugger. It's the wrong length. It needs a spacer in there. Ah, what a palaver for fixing something which is only about, I don't know, 25 or 30 quid or something. Oh, gone this far. I'll knock that off again and have to make a spacer up to fit in there. Otherwise, yeah, this is not going to work properly, is it? It's just going to do this. Ah. Right, I'm just going to pack this out with some washers. Standard 10mm washers, 2mm thick. And I've got about a 5mm gap to bridge here, so 3 of them's too thick. I've just found an old random thin washer. And if there's a bit of plane here, it's not a big deal, as long as it's not huge like it was first time I put this on. Right, let's try this again. Right, so that should do the job. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. It's pretty crappy things anyway, but we'll do what we need it to do. I'm a bit worried about the handle on the other side. And that is wearing the screw that's doing that. Oh well, let's adjust it as best we can, put it back together, and see how it works. Right, we've just got a nylock nut in the top of this. It's No, like not on top of this thread. Yeah, this cheap one, 8mm, this older one, 10mm. So we're just going to tighten that up until this is not too sloppy. Obviously we don't want it tight, otherwise it ain't going to move, but well, let's try that. Well, that works okay-ish. We'll do the job that we use it for. Well, we were using it, well, yeah, we used to use this one ages ago until, I don't know what went wrong with it, the handle broke. Then we got the new one, which was flimsier and worn out quicker. So back to the old one with a handle on, replacement handle. That's okay. That'll do us for a bit.